that in our area there are plenty of churches that have worship that, at least at first sight, tickle the senses more, but they tickle the senses that have been engraved by the world. So some smart Christians, and I hope I can still call many of them Christians, I don't want to be too radical here, have thought, well, if we imitate the world, that should lure in the world. And it does. But that's about all you lure in. And that's what you stay. If you lure in the world by worldly methods, that's what you are. The world. You can sprinkle as much Christian phraseology over it as you want. It's still not biblical worship. And let me tell you another thing. The world is much better in being the world than the church is. Praise the Lord. So why should people go to a church to experience a very awkward, cringeworthy performance of the world? So I do understand that it's much easier to go to a Christian rock concert, like, not for you and for me, but for the young people. I would not bear to be there for 5 minutes. Probably get a heart attack. But people think that we are just stuffy and don't understand what people like. I very much understand what people like. If I allowed people to get drunk, and if I would preach that it is okay to commit adultery and to consume pornography, I would preach everything that people like, but that's not my calling. And that's not your calling. Our calling is to live for the glory of God. The Westminster Shorter Catechism, question number 1, what is the chief end of man? To glorify God and to enjoy Him forever, not to glorify man. They have turned the question 1 on its head, and they say, well, God's chief end is to glorify man. That is the opposite of the gospel. That's the opposite of the Christian life.